Introducing EpocCam. I'm Huey Poplock. How to turn your phone into a webcam, and this is something brand new, introducing EpocCam. Corsair acquires EpocCam, a webcam app for iPhone. This was on October 29th, this news item appeared. The EpocCam app is designed specifically to turn iPads and iPhones into a webcam for both Mac OS and Windows PCs. The software works across a number of popular teleconferencing applications, including Zoom, Skype, Google Meet, and Microsoft Teams. The deal brings the EpocCam brand under Corsair's Elgato umbrella. The app has already been relaunched under the Elgato brand, including deeper integration with its existing products. The company promises that further updates are already in development. Now, who is Elgato? It's Elgato.com. They manufacture, or one of their products is the Stream Deck. I happen to have a Stream Deck. I use it. I love it. But that's another story on another day. Right now, we're talking about the EpocCam. Here's what it looks like on your iPhone. Kind of. You can set it up in a flash with EpocCam. The drivers are installed on your computer. Your phone automatically appears as a webcam in apps like I mentioned in Zoom, Microsoft Teams, OBS Studio, and others. The requirements for Windows: you need to have Windows 10 or later, and you can have either a Wi-Fi or a USB cable. If you have a Mac, you need to have Mac OS 10.14 or later, and again, it uses either Wi-Fi or USB cable. There are 4 simple steps. Turn your phone into a webcam in minutes. Step 1, get EpocCam app from the App Store. 2, download and install the computer drivers on your PC or on your Mac. Connect the phone to a PC via either Wi-Fi or USB. And step 4, set EpocCam as the webcam on your computer. And that's it. Easily add another angle to your content. Multicam setups add a whole new dimension to conference calls, live streams, and YouTube videos. But you don't need another USB webcam or a DSLR. With EpocCam, simply add your phone as a source in your favorite streaming app. Then use your Stream Deck to switch angles with ease. Lose the cable. Want to set up a wide-angle shot? How about sharing your whiteboard ideas? No problem. EpocCam can stream camera footage to your PC over Wi-Fi, so you can move freely while broadcasting anywhere in your local network. Maximize your conference cred. Presentation is paramount. Zoom meetings shouldn't compromise your professional image. Employ EpocCam to leverage the superior processing power of your phone, and just look polished online as you do in person. Make everyday moments shine. You can use your camera to look at items, show food if you're preparing meals, show pieces of paper, show another camera, another phone. Whatever you want, you can move your phone around and use it as a camera. It beats any webcam. Use the EpocCam for free, or get the EpocCam Pro to unlock the HD 1080p video quality, HDR, manual focus, and more. The features with the EpocCam Pro: you can see you have a lot more features: front camera, Wi-Fi connection for both versions, USB connection, yes, and NDI connections if you have that. But the Pro has, you can choose your connection, whether it be any of those. Choose use the phone microphone. You can pinch to zoom. You can use the manual focus. You can turn the flashlight on your camera and use that as a light. You can use HDR video, dual camera zoom, adjust video quality, and there is no watermark on the Pro version. But how much does the Pro version cost? It costs $7.99. That's $7.99, not $799 like you thought. Nope, a mere $8. Now, they have other products available for add-ons. I'm not going to go into them, but I just wanted to show you a picture that there are several things that you can add to a boom mic, to a boom itself, to a any kind of a stand, and so on, and even lights. Okay, it's time for our demo. Let's take a look at what you can do with your EpocCam. This is my Logitech C615 camera, webcam, and it does have an 8 megapixel camera in it, so it is a fairly high quality webcam. I've had it for a few years, but I wanted to show you the quality of it, and then I am going to switch to the EpocCam. Let's move the microphone out of the way here a little bit. This is using the iPhone EpocCam, and currently I am using the back-facing camera, which is a 12 megapixel camera. The thing is, the camera is, where I could see it is in the back, so to change the size to zoom, I have to reach all the way around and I can't really see it, but you can see I can really zoom in with it, and it should autofocus. Let me touch it, because that's supposed to turn the autofocus off and on. There we go. So you can see that you can really zoom in if I needed to. Next, I am going to stop and I'm going to turn the camera around and use the front-facing camera, which on the iPhone 8 that I have is only 7 megapixels. So it's a little bit less than actually the webcam, but it's still, the fact is I can zoom in and out with it, and there's some other things I can do. So let's go ahead and we're going to stop and switch the camera around. Switch back to the other camera. All right, we're back on. We're using the Logitech camera. Now I'm going to switch to the front-facing camera on the iPhone 8 using EpocCam, and you can see we're there. But the thing about it is now it's easy for me to go ahead and, I can really zoom in if I needed to. We'll zoom out just a bit. And so I can, as I look at the camera, it's a lot better than looking at the screen. And I could move it over, and so it would be right in front of what I'm looking at. I can lower it, raise it. That's the nice thing. I have it on a tripod. But let's take a look. Let's switch back now to the webcam. And so you can see the difference. The fact is I'm really zoomed in on me, but you can go back and forth like that. Now I am using the virtual background. And if I turn the virtual background off, now this is so you see all of me, or in other words, I'm not disappearing into the virtual background. And then I'm going to switch over to the webcam, and you can see me there as well. In this case, actually, I like the webcam better, but I don't have the ability to zoom in if I wanted to, and so on. Now, there's going to be some other things I'm going to show you momentarily with the fact that I can use that. So let's switch back to the camera. And again, I can zoom in. Let's see, I can zoom out and I can zoom in. I wonder how far I can zoom in. Well, I don't want to be that close. Hi there. And we'll zoom back out again. We'll zoom out as far as we can. Let's see what that is. Okay, so it's a much wider angle. But let's compare that now again with the Logitech. And there we go. The green is more the color of what you saw on the iPhone than it is. So the colors are actually much better as well. Okay, I am going to stop here, and then we're going to take a look using the camera in some other ways. Okay, I have now taken my iPhone and I now have it in my hand, so you can see it here. And you know, it's difficult sometimes when you're on a Zoom call, for instance, on a Zoom meeting, to lift up and show something, and then it's a piece of paper, or let's say I want to show you this. Right now it's looking pretty good, but let's do something else. I'm going to, with my iPhone, I disconnected the USB cable. It just switched right over to being Wi-Fi. Okay, I have my iPhone in my hand, as I said, and I am going to now, I'm switching it over to the back camera, and I'm going to switch the camera within Zoom. Now, I'm holding this in my hand. I could have it on a tripod using some equipment so it's facing down, horizontal mode. So we'll do it this way, and there we go. Now we got it. Using the rear-facing camera, and we can actually then, right now I'm holding it in my hand, and then I could demonstrate by which key I'm going to push and so on, while holding the phone up. Now I could get one of those arms that you saw advertised on the slides, or you can build one your own. You can use some type of a tripod with something to make the phone facing down and be able to hold it that way. Okay, let's summarize a little bit of what we've talked about. One is the EpocCam software for your iPhone. And again, 6S or later, because it has to have the ability to run version 14 of the iOS. And I believe anything earlier than that, any iPhone earlier than that will not be able to run the operating system, therefore the software. And you do have to, if you're running Windows, you need to have Windows 10. And if you're running Mac, it's 14.1, I believe it was, I mentioned earlier, of the Mac iOS. And I did not talk about the tripod that I used. Actually, I did some searching, and it was a selfie stick that I had with a base that screwed on it that made it a tripod, just a little small tripod base that screwed into a selfie stick. You want to make sure that you also have a holder for your iPhone, and that iPhone will need to be in portrait mode when you're using it, or should be, to get the right camera angle and for it to work properly. Ron let me know that he had recently purchased a UB size phone tripod, UBEESIZE phone tripod from Amazon. It was only like $14, and it also had the phone holder and a small table tripod. You might want to get something a little bit longer, one that bends, one that goes so you can use it. Something on the table, something like a overhead projector type look down on it that will hold your camera at the same, or your phone camera at the same time. So there are some things to get. And that's introducing EpocCam. I'm Huey Poplock. Thanks for joining us today.